Indiana won the national championship in football last night. It's strange for me even to say this. This is one of the wildest things I've ever seen in sports. It is so improbable, so unexpected. Now, I'm a Michigan fan, and we all know Indiana has been a joke of a program forever. Now, it's true they made it to the playoff last year, which is also crazy, but they lost to Notre Dame, which is a true blue blood. You're expecting that. I had the sense, though, that was really kind of a fluke, that they didn't belong. You know, it was a lot like those years when a random non-Power 4 team gets into the playoff or gets into a big bowl game, and people are always arguing, oh, they should have a shot at the national title. They should be ranked high. But they haven't played any stiff competition. And once they get placed on a big stage, they're exposed. I got the sense last year, whether right or wrong, and obviously wrong, I suppose, it felt like that. But Indiana came back. Indiana came in this season. They won every game, all of them. And they were blowing out some really good schools. It was amazing. It was baffling. And I learned that Indiana also has the biggest alumni base among all the schools. And they certainly showed up for the big games too. It seemed like 80% Indiana fans were there in the semifinal. Last night, it still felt like there were 60% Indiana fans, even though they were playing in Miami against Miami, who plays in that stadium as their home stadium. It was incredible. I don't know what to say about it. It's unbelievable. I'm reminded, though, about a bigger picture here, about how sports serves a purpose in our lives. Sports, of course, is a huge part of our American and Western culture. Perhaps, no, it is too big of a portion of it. But why? Well, I think sports often serve as a metaphor for deeper and greater things. You know, to see Indiana win was to experience something nearly inconceivable, to witness joy and deliverance coming to this sleeping mass who had never imagined that they could be delivered. And this is why we love sports so much. It's the drama, it's the storylines, the heroes, the challenges, the great victories that happen against all odds. And we place ourselves into these narratives. Our teams serve as surrogates for our own lives. And we share in the sufferings, and those sufferings make the joy of victory all the sweeter. Now, Indiana had tasted defeat so long on the football field that they began, I think, to believe that this was their purpose, that they were merely characters in someone else's victory story. Their purpose in college football and in the Big Ten was to just be one of those figures, one of those extras in the stories of other teams like Michigan, Ohio State, even Penn State sometimes. They're just serving as someone for the other legitimate teams to beat. But last night was different. Last night, Indiana proved that they were not just side supporting characters. Last night, this team and this fan base experienced joy as the protagonist. And I think that might be the most amazing thing of all. We'll have to see what happens in the future, but the 2025 Indiana Hoosiers on the football field is a story for the ages.